Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Salma Ayu Belkis with my student's number is 20, 21, 22 or 27 from class A. In here, I would like to present my research proposal entitled Undergraduate Students' Habit in Watching English Movies and Their Vocabulary Mastery, a Correlational Study. Alright, I will start with research background. So, vocabulary mastery must be the first priority in English teaching and learning according with Rahmah et al. 2020. However, according to Ilham 2018 in the university, undergraduate students have difficulty in mastering vocabulary. Two of the basic problems are difficulty in comprehending meaning and memorizing new words. Therefore, it needs a strategy. So, in this case, one kind of strategy that can engage students to master vocabulary is having the habit of watching English movies. As previous study entitled The Correlation Between Habit of Watching English Movies and Vocabulary Mastery of the 10th grade written by Aliatul Fikriah et al., they found that habit in watching English movies correlated significantly with vocabulary mastery. So it provides opportunities in mastering vocabulary. However, even though many researchers conduct this correlational research, there is a gap. So the study wants to fill the gap with focuses on the 5th semester, which is rare in the previous study. While for the formulation of the problem, that is there any significant correlation between undergraduate students' habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery? And for the aim is to know whether is there any significant correlation between undergraduate students' habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery. Next, for the operational definitions, the first variable is a habit of watching English movies. It is a repeated behavior of watching movies over a period of time as a means of providing enjoyment and can be a learning medium for students to hone their ability to master a vocabulary from a movie. And the second variable is vocabulary mastery. It is an activity or ability of comprehending and applying existing vocabulary in a language, both spoken and written. Alright, for significance of the study, in theoretically, the researcher hopes that the result of the study can provide useful information to improve students' vocabulary mastery. And practically, for teachers, this study can help to encourage students to watch English movies wisely in order to improve their vocabulary. For the students, it can develop their vocabulary mastery through English movies. And then for the researchers, can be used as a reference in other studies. Alright, and then theoretical frameworks. The first is a habit. According to Ikram 2017, a habit is learned, reflex-like behavior that is triggered unconsciously in a person's context that can be used to help students gain something new and improve their performance. And the second, English movies. It is one of the most effective media for improving students' achievements abilities based on a Brown and Yule 1983. And then the last is vocabulary mastery. According to Julfa 2018, it is one of the factors to master English as foreign language, particularly in comprehending the words. There are the ways that is stated by Lassen to develop vocabulary mastery, namely antonym or synonym and fill the blanks. In addition, there are two types of vocabulary. They are active and passive vocabulary. In short, having a habit of watching English movies has a strong relationship with vocabulary mastery. According to Susanti 2019, by implementing the habit, students are not only entertained, but they also master vocabulary and find it easier to memorize it. And the next, this is my research procedures you can see in this slide. And the next is research method. This study is quantitative method. Specifically, the design is correlational study because it is used to determine a connection between or among variables. Then, for the population in this research is undergraduate students of English Education Department, Siliwangi University in the 5th semester with 4 classes. Total number is 140 students, and for the sample, took 50 students using purposive samplings. Because the criteria chosen in the sample are those who had a habit of watching English movies. For data collection, the researchers used questionnaire in the study is Likert scale, close-ended questions. It designed on the form of 5-point Likert scale from answer strongly agree until strongly disagree with 10 questions through Google Forms. The questionnaire adapted from Mentari 2018. While for the test is to measure students' ability to master the vocabulary. The students' ability to guess the meaning of words, synonyms, and antonyms was covered in the vocabulary test in the study based on Larson 2000. And the items is 20 items through Google Forms. And the last is data analysis. The researchers will do the data analysis using person-product moment to know the correlation between two variables through SPSS. And for analysis, the score of questionnaires and tests are using this formula through Excel. You can see at the screen. And the last is my references. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.